Page 84, Auld Lang Syne. It's done around New Year's every year. It's a lead sheet. Remember, that's where they give you the melody and the chords above the staff, and you get to make up the accompaniment. Some people enjoy doing this, some people don't. It's nice to know a little bit about it, though, just in case you need to. So I'll go through the process that I use on this sort of thing. Let's see what happens. I look it over. First thing to do is learn this melody pretty well, because I need to be able to focus on the accompaniment. So the melody needs to be pretty much automatic. I see what it's no sharps or flats. Okay, it's C major and it has a pickup beat. So it's 4, 1, and there's, look at the fingering, 1 and 2. We needed to be in this position according to them. So that's how we're getting there. And there's other fingerings we could use. This is fine. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2. Reach up here. And then 2, 3, measure 5. 1 and 2. Then cross over. You don't have to cross over if you don't want to. There's other fingerings. Measure 6 here. I could use a different fingering and get ready for what's coming. Measure 6 is here. And instead of second finger on the second D, I'd scrunch up, use 4. Here, I just changed positions. Now I'm ready. Reach down. And if you'd use second finger, there I'll measure 8. You're closer to where you want to go when you go up. Here, I'm able to kind of crawl around and feel where I'm going. It comes in handy when I have to focus on the other hand a lot, really. So on measure 6, 2, 1, 4, that's what I'm going to recommend. And 2 on that one. And again at the bottom, measure 13. Here, again, measure 14, same fingering as measure 6, 4. Except you can end it with 4th finger here because we're done. So once I have the melody under control, then I'll think about the chords. The first thing I'm going to do is play them and make sure I know what they are. Just block chords is fine. It's a C chord, and then next measure is G7. I'm going to stay where I'm at. So I play what they call a close position, which means you're not moving around. So just here. I could do this G7 or this G7 or all of them. Generally, we'll do that at first. You can change it later if you want. And then measure 3 is C. Measure 4 is an F chord. Again, I just come up. The primary chords. Really, that's about all we're using in this piece are the primary chords. Okay, so let's put it together. And at first, I just want to hear it. So I'm just playing block chords. G7, C, F, get the idea? So I go through the whole thing just so I can hear it okay. Because the chord might sound a little off. Is this really what I'm wanting? Oh. Then once I do that, then I can start playing around with the chord. There's all kinds of patterns. It's up to you and your imagination. I could do that. Since it's 4/4 time. Measure 7, it changes here. Or, so I did that. You have to make your pattern fit what's going on. They give a pattern on page 85 for you, just half notes or quarter notes or something's. To measure 7, those are quarter notes there. mix it up. Play it some one way and some another. There, I'm doing 2 quarter notes and a half note. As long as it equals 4 beats total for the measure. Oh, whatever. There's no right or wrong here. It's up to you and what you like to hear. Now, if you want to add pedal, I suggest you be very careful, because otherwise you'll stop listening and you'll just mess everything up. And you have to listen. What is the effect the pedal is having to the melody, and what is the effect it's having to the accompaniment? Find a pedaling that fits both. You don't have to pedal it at all, but if you want the overtones and so forth, fine, but keep the melody clean. They're saying only the first full measure, and don't pedal second. That's fine. If I'm going to do that, I'm going to finger pedal the left hand. That means I'm going to hold the first note in the left hand down for the whole measure. Because the second full measure, the G7 chord, I want that note throughout the whole measure. So I'm going to hold it down, because that's what the pedal would do. Measure 6, same thing. I'm holding the left. Experiment. You can have rests in the left hand also. You don't have to be playing all the time. Experiment with it. I'm not doing a play with me on this, because it's entirely up to you what you do with the accompaniment. So, but let me know if you have questions.